கேளுங்க. இருக்காரா பார்க்கலாம். 11 மணி ஷார்ப்பாக உள்ள வரேன்னாரா?
சரி சார் சரி சார்
கேளுங்க சார்.
வந்துருச்சா லக்ஷ்மண் சார்?
இல்லை இல்லை பேசாமல் இருக்காங்க.
நம்ம சுதாகர பாண்டியன் சார்
ஆரம்பிச்சிருவாங்க.
சார் சுதாகர பாண்டியன் சார், ஆர் யூ தேர் சார்? சுதாகர பாண்டியன் சார் சார்
மைக் ஆன் பண்ணிருக்கேன்.
ஆன் பண்ணிருக்கேன். ஃபோன் பண்ணிருக்கேன்.
ஃபோன்
உங்கள் ஃபோனில் யார் சுதாகர் சார். சார் குட் மார்னிங் சார். நானே கார்டன் பேசுகிறேன் சார். சார் உள்ளே இருக்கீங்களா சார்?
என்ன நேம்னு சொல்லுங்க எக்ஸாக்டாக.
உங்கள் நேம் என்ன நேமில் இருக்குது சார்? உங்கள் நேம் என்ன நேமில் இருக்குது சார்? கூகுள் மீட்டில் எனேபிள் ஆகாமல் இருக்கா? உங்கள் நேம் மட்டும் சொல்லுங்கள் சார். உள்ளே பார்த்துருவோம்.
Sir, second is starting or not? Second session.
Sir, please, the participants are asked to wait a few more minutes, sir. So within a few more minutes we will start, sir. Please wait, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
இப்போ கேட்டவங்களுக்கு நீங்கள் மட்டும் உள்ளே இருங்க சார். இப்போ பார்த்து உங்களை ஜாயின் பண்ணுறேன் சார். ஓகே சார். அவர் உள்ளே வந்தாங்க, ஆனால் அவருக்கு உள்ளே அட்மிட் பண்ண மாட்டேங்க. அது நம்ம தான் ரெக்வஸ்ட் கொடுக்கணுமா? அதாவது சுதா எம்இ@gmail.com. அதாவது
மற்ற எல்லாரையும் பெர்மிட் பண்ணுங்க. சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் உள்ள வர முடியலன்றது நான் அப்போ காரணத்துக்கு முன்னாடி சொல்லிட்டேன். இப்போ உள்ள இருக்காரான்னு பாருங்க. சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் அரைவலுக்காக வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. ஒரு வார்த்தை சொல்லுங்க சார்.
all the participants dear participants, we are expecting for the arrival of our chief guest for the webinar session. Just in 2 minutes it will start. Sudhara Pandian sir will arrive within 2 minutes. Just show your patience regarding this. It's audible for you all?
Yeah, yes sir, it's audible.
Just 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just 2 minutes he will arrive, sir. Just show your patience, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
சுதாகர பாண்டியன் சார்.
Sudha ME@gmail.com.
Yes sir, it is audible sir. Garden sir.
Audible. We are expecting for the arrival of the chief guest. All of you. Sir, we are expecting for the arrival of the chief guest, sir. Just 2 minutes he will arrive. It's okay for you all?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, no problem, sir.
Request all the participants kindly mute your video and audio, sir. I request all the participants please mute your video and audio.
Amudan sir, can you mute your mic, sir?
సుధాకర్ రామస్వామి
ఎన్ని జీమెయిల్ నాదే அவர்தானா அது ஆமாம் அது அவர்
ஆறுதான் ஆறு சிவகார பண்ணிக்கலாம் அவர் ஸ்க்ரீனை ஷேர் பண்ண சொல்லுங்கள்
நிமிஷம்
அது அமுதன் சொல்லுங்கள்
சுதாகர பாண்டியன் சார், ஆர் யூ தேர் சார்? சுதாகர பாண்டியன் சார்?
Sir, Sudhakar Panin sir, if you there means please share your screen, sir. Phone. Okay, sir. Okay. You just text me, sir. I will reply to you. Sudhakar Ramaswamy இருக்கு சார்.
சுதாகர் ராமசாமி, சாரி. ஆமாம், அந்த நேம் இருக்கு சார்.
ஷேர் பண்ணு, ஸ்க்ரீனை
ஷேர் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிடுறீங்களா சார்? அப்படியா, அந்த ஒரு நிமிஷம் சார் தான்
சார் அதாவது நீங்கள் அன்றைக்கி வந்த பண்ணி ஸ்பெஷல் நான் கிளிக் பண்ணிவிட்டு நீங்கள் அந்த விண்டோ போனால் போதும் சார். ஹலோ
Shiva, sir.
Sir, I'm Gururaj, sir.
Yes, proceed. You proceed. Star is already there.
Yes, sir.
Shiva, sir, fine.
Sir, Shiva sir is speaking with chief guest only, sir. Please, few more minutes we will start, sir.
Okay.
Anyhow, we planned to start the program at 11:30 only, so no problem, sir. So some more minutes is there. Sir, Sudhakar sir, now your screen is visible, sir.
Sudhakar sir, it's audible to you, sir? Sudhakar sir?
Shiva, sir, kindly unmute your audio, sir. Sir, your audio is in mute mode. Can you unmute your audio?
Hello, are you hearing now?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Your
yes, sir.
voice is audible, sir.
The screen, is it visible? PPT.
Yes. We can
So,
able to see good morning slide. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Very good,
so
sir.
maximize your window, sir.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
So
Good
it's
morning.
minimized. The window is minimized, sir. So please maximize your windows.
No, it is in maximize mode only.
Only, yes, sir.
It is in PDF actually.
Oh,
Fine,
okay.
sir. Fine, sir.
Is that okay or should I go to PPT?
No problem, sir. No
Okay, it
problem,
is
sir.
fine, sir.
It's fine, sir.
Okay. Shall I start?
Yes, sir.
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
1 minute, sir.
1 minute, sir.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Good morning, sir. Good
Good
morning
morning.
to the chief guest and also to all the participants. Sorry for the delay, the inconvenience created here. Now I will start the session by welcoming our chief guest, R. Sudhakara Pandian. He is having a rich experience in his academic area and also in his research area. He has completed his PhD in the year 2008 in the National Institute of Technology, and also he has achieved a distinction in his ME, and also he is a Techie Fellow in his PhD, and he is having the funded project he received for the topic of SME 4.0, Industry 4.0 for the SMEs, smart manufacturing logistics for SMEs in an X2 order and mass customization environment for an amount of 7,83,000. So he is having a more potential person for both an academic side and also a research area. Now I welcome our chief guest to start this session now. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
All the participants kindly pin Sudhakar Ramasamy within bracket presenting. That is available in the list. You please kindly pin, and you can able to without any kind of interruption. You can able to listen the lecture.
Sir, try to press Control L. The PDF file will be presentation.
Can I start?
Okay, let you start, sir. No problem, sir.
Sir,
You start, sir.
So I take this opportunity, a wonderful session, and I extend my greetings, a warm welcome to the management of Ramco Institute of Technology, the principal, the vice principal, Dr. Rajapalayam, the organizer, Godwin, and other colleagues. And last but not least, the participants, friends. Good morning, one and all present here. The topic of this session is. Good morning. Haijunka. Haijunka, as all you know, or many of you might be knowing, it is a Japanese term which means leveling. In case of manufacturing industry or service industry, both sides, we need to level our daily constraints, say for example, workload or time or the production, number of units we produce for the customers. So everything must be leveled, okay? Then only the operations will be very smooth. So that is the topic. Before getting into the topic, the today agenda, brief introduction about Hygienka, why Hygienka is required in the modern technology, modern world. Three M's. What are the three M's related to this topic? 8 wastes. And there is an illustrative example to make you to understand this topic. Then finally, scope for industry. There is a research article I will present in front of you, which is published in this year, 2020, in Springer Journal. Then top-down branching. So as you know, many of you from mechanical engineering background, the specialization is industrial engineering, and there is a manufacturing systems, a narrow down specialization in industrial engineering. Lean manufacturing is a topic in manufacturing systems, core topic. Earlier it was popularly known as just in time, but nowadays it was very much developed. Still it is under research, this lean manufacturing. And Haijunka is the technique or tool, we can say. Haijunka is a tool of lean manufacturing area. Haijunka, as a definition, is a Japanese word for leveling. As I already told you, it's again part of lean methodology I gave you in the previous slide. It is used to match unpredictable customer demand patterns. Everything is based on demand, whether it is production industry or service industry, everything we have customers. So customers have fluctuating demand. That is the problem. If they have a constant demand over the period, then we don't have any problem of production or satisfying customers. But in day-to-day life, we have fluctuating demand. That is the problem. Today, the demand will be 1,000. Tomorrow, it may be 2,000. Day after tomorrow, it may be 1,500. Every day, it is in fluctuating in market for whatever the products or the service the customer is demanding. So we need to, I mean to say the manufacturer or the service-oriented management, they need to make some sort of leveling in their work pattern. Then only they can make their workflow, they can make their setup of the organization in such a way there won't be any disturbance to satisfy the customers. Haijunka, as I told you, it's a lean method for reducing the unevenness. So unevenness is a production process and minimizing the change of overburden. It can help you react to demand changes and utilize your capacity in the best possible way. Now, why Haijunka? So in this category, you could see high mix, low volume products is highlighted in red color. There are industries like batch type industries or mass production industries or single or few products producing industries. But Haijunka are mainly focused for the industries, either it is manufacturing or service type, but where high variety is required. That is what mentioned here as high mix. High variety is required. High variety is demanded from the customer, but the volume is, we cannot say low, it is mentioned low here, but it is some medium short. Like in mass production, we produce more than 1 lakh or more than millions, that we call it as mass production. Whereas here, Haijunka will be more appropriate for the industries, not for mass production, but for lower than mass production. That is the reason here it is mentioned low, but it's actually not low. It is also in mass. But comparing to mass production, here it is low in volume. Maybe 10,000, say for example, or hundreds or 10,000s, but the variety will be more. In case of mass production, the variety will be very, very few, one or very few, maybe less than 10, we can say. For example, automotive industries, very few models of cars will be produced in the same setup for over the period of years. But in case of some sort of components producing industries, subcontractors, suppliers to the automotive industries, they produce different variety of components with various design, various manufacturing setup, but the numbers will not be like millions and all, but maybe 1 lakh or less than 1 lakh, which we compare here as a low volume. It is not low, but compared to mass production, it is low. And Haijunka, again, it is a method used for scheduling the workflow to make the workflow smoothen as I already mentioned, or level the workload by averaging the volume and also the mix. Volume in the sense the quantity being demanded by the customers, and mix, as I told you, it's the variety of the products. High level loads fluctuations. Everyday market there is a demand fluctuations, so it must be leveled uniformly. An inventory buffer, how long the organization can keep inventory maximum, because inventory also makes cost to the customer. It is non-value added cost. Whatever the cost the customer is willing to pay for the product or service must be adding some value to the product or service. Then only he will be happy. For example, inventory has no value for the product. Inventory is just storing the components in some place. What is the value it gives to the product or service? So we have to, the company, the manufacturing industry or the service industry should make sure that there should not be any inventory stored in their place which makes additional cost to the product or service to the customer, which are considered as non-value added cost. Provides customers exactly what they need when they need it. Again, time here, the quantity, numbers, and the time when exactly they will get it. Again, does not maintain large inventory buffers, level loads customer order fluctuations. So 3 M's, as I already mentioned in the agenda, 3 M's are nothing but Muda, Mura, Muri. Muda is non-value added activities considered as waste. Again, all the 3 are considered as waste, but first one, non-value added activities. I will show you some pictorial example for this. Mura is unevenness. So every day demand changes, demand pattern changes, number changes, number of laborers changes, okay, number of facilities required changes. This will be making some disturbance to the flow of operations in any industry. So Mura is unevenness, and Muri is overburdening. For example, overtime given to the laborers. Okay, so overtime given to the laborers, which cause stress to the laborer, and over-utilization of machines, over-utilization of transport, everything will be going to be a stress or damaging the facilities or resources, we can say. So Muda, Mura, Muri, all these 3 are considered as important wastes which must be avoided when it comes to the manufacturing or service industries. Again, our Heijunka falls under this Mura category. I will show you later. In Muda, the first waste, Muda, there are 8 segregated, categorized waste, which I mentioned here as tin